Good morning, everybody. I'm going to be making one of my favorite breakfasts this morning, and it's Eggs Benedict. Now, I hear from a lot of my friends that they don't make some of these fancy things that they know are going to bring their family around the dinner table because it just takes too long and is too much effort. It's not. It's easy. I'm going to show you how you can make Eggs Benedict in just a few minutes of prep time. Literally. I'm going to show you some pieces of equipment that are going to make your life easier, going to make your kitchen more effective. I'm never going to suggest anything to you that isn't something that I really believe in and use constantly and is not really very much money. So we're going to make Eggs Benedict, and we're going to make some potato rosettes that are really fun and look fantastic. Okay, this is a mandolin. It's more or less just a knife that you move the food over. It's a fixed blade that you can adjust the thickness of whatever you're trying to cut, and it's really super easy. So I would suggest getting yourself a mandolin. It's not much money. It's a super piece of equipment to have in the kitchen because it really is just this easy. Now, I'm doing this without the guard. I know a lot of you are going to be commenting in the section below that I'm doing that without a guard. I'm being really careful. So if you're new to this, use the guard that comes with it, but it cuts potato chip thin pieces of potato. Okay, preheat your oven to 400 degrees and get your favorite muffin pan. Now put all your wafer thin cut potatoes into a bowl, and you're going to cover them with melted butter, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons worth of melted butter. You're going to get some salt and pepper and garlic, and I'm going to put some Italian parsley on there also. Potatoes in the bowl with the parsley. I'm going to salt and pepper this pretty liberally. Remember, this is potato, and potato loves salt and pepper. And this is actually about 6 or 7 small Yukon Gold potatoes. So again, enough salt that would go on to 6 or 8 small to medium-sized potatoes. And again, a couple of tablespoons of butter, half a stick. Now what you're going to want to do is make sure that every piece of the potato, every slice gets some butter on both sides. You need the separation of them. And then what we're going to do is just layer them into our muffin pan in the form of a rose. So it's really pretty easy and makes a huge impact on your guests. You can do this for breakfast, you can do this for dinner. It's really fun, and your kids are going to love it because they love to eat things that are shaped like something else. So, okay, so just line the cups with the slices of potato. And when you get down to the center, take a row and roll it up in your hands so it forms the center of the rose. And there you go. Okay, there's your potato roses. I may be into this 4 minutes or so. So this is one of those things that is big impact, a little bit of time, and who doesn't love potatoes any way that you can get them? Absolutely any way that you can get them. So I'm going to put this into a 400 degree oven, and I'm going to turn on the light just so that we can watch him. It's going to take about 30 or 40 minutes. The next thing that I'm going to show you is a piece of equipment that I think is pretty indispensable for my kitchen. It's called an immersion circulator. It's half of the culinary duo that makes up sous vide. If you've ever heard of the term sous vide, it's more or less a reinvention of the old type of poaching, which is slow cooking submerged in liquid. So what this does is this keeps an exact temperature and circulates the water around whatever you're cooking. In this case, it's going to be poached eggs. So I've got it set to 167 degrees, and it's going to keep the water exactly at 167 degrees for as long as you want. What I'm going to do to make poached eggs is I'm going to put eggs in the hot water for 13 minutes, and it makes a perfect poached egg. So I'm going to do, I figure 6 of them. I will put a link in the description of where to buy these immersion circulators. They're on Amazon for about $100 is all. So, okay, now this is absolutely by far my favorite little kitchen hack to teach you. It's Hollandaise sauce in, I kid you not, 90 seconds, and it's delicious, perfect Hollandaise sauce. You don't have to use a double boiler. You don't have to worry about one of these traditionally very, very difficult French sauces to make. That goes good on everything. It goes good on vegetables. It goes good on fish. It certainly is what tops the king of all breakfast dishes, Eggs Benedict. So again, I'm not going to pause this. I'm going to show you in real time how to make Hollandaise sauce in 90 seconds. All right? So what you need to do is you need to get, I want you to remember a mnemonic here. It's 3, 2, 1. The mnemonic 3, 2, 1 stands for 3 egg yolks, okay? And I use the best kitchen tools that I've got, my hands, to separate out the egg yolks. And I know I should probably save the egg whites and make some healthy egg white omelet or something like that, but I don't. So that's 3 egg yolks. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I put a little sriracha in there rather than cayenne pepper, and a little bit of salt. Now, I should have been melting my butter, because what you need is not only melted butter, but butter that is really quite hot and foaming, because that's what's gonna cook your eggs. So again, the mnemonic 3, 2, 1. 3 egg yolks, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 cube of butter, melted till it's foaming. Okay, we've got to wait for that to come out. So I will. By the way, Vitamix, by far the king of all blenders in any kitchen. If you don't have a Vitamix and you need a blender, consider one of these. I'm not paid by Vitamix. I'm not sponsored by Vitamix. I just love really, really good equipment. You can hear the butter starting to pop and sizzle. When butter pops, it's really the boiling of the water inside the fat that is butter. So that's why you get popping. And I have a plate on top of it in there, so it's going to go quickly when we get it done. So put your blender lid on, and when we get our butter out, okay, that's about 1 minute and 20 seconds. I've got hot, foamy, boiling butter. In fact, I'm going to need to use a little thing here because it is very hot. Okay, turn your blender on and pour the butter slowly into your blender. And it's that easy. You're done. Look at this. It's beautiful, creamy Hollandaise sauce. This goes incredibly well on so many things. Asparagus, roast vegetables, fish, potatoes, and in our case today, Eggs Benedict. Timer just went off for the eggs, so I'm creating a ice water bath to put them in so they stop cooking. But so I'm going to take this out of the way so it can be easy. And that little machine is as simple as that. It's a heater and a little propeller to circulate the water. So without breaking anything, I'm going to put those into ice water. All right, you're going to want to toast your English muffins. And one of my little suggestions for you is never cut an English muffin because use a fork to kind of pry it apart. Because what you do when you get a fork that pries it apart is you get all of those fantastic nooks and crannies rather than slicing through it. And just toast them. Okay, we're going to heat up, brown a little bit, some sliced ham. All right, the potatoes have been in about 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and they are looking gorgeous. So we're going to take those out. Now we're going to assemble a couple of these. So, a sous vide poached egg is, I want you to crack it onto a paper towel because there's the soft white and the hard white in a boiled egg. So let's put a couple of pieces of ham on our English muffins, and then we're going to carefully take our perfectly poached egg and put that on, and we'll get another one. And we will put that on. And then we will get some of our amazing blender Hollandaise. And I will get one of these potatoes out. You have to kind of dig these out a little bit. Put that beside your Eggs Benedict. And I'm going to garnish with a little minced jalapeno. And some avocado. There you go. That is quarantine Eggs Benedict with a potato rose for your family. And again, guys, this took maybe collectively, you know, the potatoes baked for a while, but you know, everything else took me maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. It's easy, it's wonderful. Enjoy. Love you, miss you, cook for your family, love each other, take care of each other. See you real soon.